Um, Hello, you know, it's me again, Mr. Titchban. Uh, Ready for assembly number 2. Hopefully, this one is a lot smoother in recording. I mean, this is actually my first take, so fingers crossed. Firstly, thank you for those that have given me some feedback on the previous video. There was some constructive criticism, I'll call it. So yeah, make sure you're having a look at that, and then in our tutor sessions, let me know what I can do, how I can change it, and things like that. I actually asked for a lot of ideas about kind of what we could do this next assembly on, or what we could focus it on, and I had a number of fantastic ideas from so many of you. So really well done, and thank you for getting involved there. The main one that I got kind of back was about our confidence and how, at the moment, we're feeling a little bit unconfident, or we're having a lack of confidence, sorry, with just some elements of maybe our work that we're doing, and kind of just our ability to kind of pick yourself up and feel good about kind of a new challenge or trying something new. And I think that again links really well into ways in which we can cope with this current situation, in terms of it's always good to learn a new skill, but you've got to have the confidence to give it a go in the first place. So we're going to have a look quickly at a video about confidence, and then we're just going to digest it all after. So let's see if this works. Oh, I've done it. Nailed it.
When faced with a big challenge where potential failure seems to lurk at every corner, maybe you've heard this advice before. Be more confident. And most likely, this is what you think when you hear it. If only it were that simple. But what is confidence? Take the belief that you are valuable, worthwhile, and capable, also known as self-esteem. Add in the optimism that comes when you are certain of your abilities. And then, empowered by these, act courageously to face a challenge head on. This is confidence. It turns thoughts into action. So where does confidence even come from? There are several factors that impact confidence. 1, what you're born with, such as your genes, which will impact things like the balance of neurochemicals in your brain. 2, how you're treated. This includes the social pressures of your environment. And 3, the part you have control over, the choices you make, the risks you take, and how you think about and respond to challenges and setbacks. It isn't possible to completely untangle these 3 factors, but the personal choices we make certainly play a major role in confidence development. So, by keeping in mind a few practical tips, we do actually have the power to cultivate our own confidence. Tip 1, a quick fix. There are a few tricks that can give you an immediate confidence boost in the short term. Picture your success when you're beginning a difficult task. Something as simple as listening to music with deep bass. It can promote feelings of power. You can even strike a powerful pose or give yourself a pep talk. Tip 2, believe in your ability to improve. If you're looking for a long-term change, consider the way you think about your abilities and talents. Do you think they are fixed at birth, or that they can be developed, like a muscle? These beliefs matter because they can influence how you act when you're faced with setbacks. If you have a fixed mindset, meaning that you think your talents are locked in place, you might give up, assuming you've discovered something you're not very good at. But if you have a growth mindset and think your abilities can improve, a challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Neuroscience supports the growth mindset. The connections in your brain do get stronger and grow with study and practice. It also turns out, on average, people who have a growth mindset are more successful, getting better grades, and doing better in the face of challenges. Tip 3, practice failure. Face it, you're going to fail sometimes. Everyone does. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 different publishers before one picked up Harry Potter. The Wright brothers built on history's failed attempts at flight, including some of their own, before designing a successful airplane. Studies show that those who fail regularly and keep trying anyway are better equipped to respond to challenges and setbacks in a constructive way. They learn how to try different strategies, ask others for advice, and persevere. So, think of a challenge you want to take on. Realize it's not going to be easy. Accept that you'll make mistakes, and be kind to yourself when you do. Give yourself a pep talk, stand up, and go for it. The excitement you'll feel knowing that whatever the result, you'll have gained greater knowledge and understanding. This is confidence.
Okay, so I think it's important when we look at that video there that we kind of understand what or how confidence can relate to us currently. And obviously we're all met with a different challenge currently anyway, in terms of the challenge of doing schoolwork without teachers being present or without your tutors being present. And it's how you address that challenge. Are you someone who kind of goes, oh, I can't get this question answered right now, so I'm just going to quit? Or are you someone who thinks, do you know what, I'm going to really have a go at this, and I am going to stand up, I am going to try my hardest. And even if, let's say, the homework isn't the best piece of homework, or the remote learning isn't the best piece of remote learning, the feedback you'll get from your teacher, that will help you learn and that will help you develop moving forwards. So it is relatable in that sense, and I think it's something we all need to really consider over the coming weeks. Now, as I said, we are having those weekly tutor sessions. And if you are feeling times where you're not so confident, they're going to be a great platform for you to share that and say, oh, I wasn't too confident in this, and hear what other people in your tutor group have got to say regarding how to overcome that issue. And you never know, a quick fix that they tried in that step one there to improve confidence, someone else may have a quick fix that works for you. The choices we make, it says there, the choices we make help to develop our confidence. And I think that's what we need to consider moving forward, whether the choices we're making are the right choices in terms of the remote learning, or just how we're looking after ourselves, whether we're choosing to stay up late and play on the Xbox or PlayStation, or whether we're choosing to get a good night's sleep so we're ready for the next day. We need to have a think about that and make those choices. And again, those choices in turn will improve your confidence in a task if you are kind of well rested. You've chosen to take on a new challenge. You've chosen to, instead of maybe asking a teacher, you've chosen to try and research something yourself and seen if that's worked, or how that changes the outcome of the task. So I do think it's important we think about that, and we continue to think about that as we move forward. But the one thing I will kind of really kind of hits home for me with that video is the fact it is kind of your choice. It is your decision whether you're going to kind of have that confidence to go and have a go at something. And don't be afraid of failing. Don't be afraid of getting something wrong. It's something that we say all the time in school. It's the best way to learn. So 100% give everything a go. If you are stuck, obviously, like I said, there's drop-in sessions with your teachers, there's drop-in sessions with your tutors, and there'll be ways in which you can fix it. But do really give everything the best go you can. Thank you very much. I know that was a short but sweet one. We will send out another assembly next week. We'll also do our weekly tutor sessions. So again, 9A you'll be Monday, 9B Tuesday, 9C Wednesday, 9D Thursday. And we look forward, myself, tutors, and Miss Fry, look forward to seeing you there. Bring with you some ideas of something you've done this week, or something you've kind of related to either the assembly on confidence or the previous assembly, and we'll continue to catch up that way and continue to hopefully just keep working hard, really. Yeah, and again, I will also take on some constructive criticism, maybe not kind of "sir, get a haircut" comments, but it's what's needed. But I will try and tailor these assemblies to fit what you guys would like to hear about. So good to see you all, and I will catch up with you all next week. Oh, sorry, I will catch up with you all next week. Thank you very much. This is awkward. I can't